What's up, y'all? I wish I can go live on my main page. Nah, they got it blocked. Hey.
Bro, did you tell me yesterday we go live on Coach Friend? I made that post and people get like, I don't say things for Coach Friend. I never went up.
Yeah, what's up? What's up, y'all? I got my little doofies on. I got some flour on my stuff. Thank you. Yeah, they still got me blocked. No, I'm still in my crib. What's up? That's Kiraya talking in the background. Nah, for real, I got on here to ask y'all a question. I put my do-rag on. Oh, wrong, y'all. Just because I got a do-rag do not mean me and Kid look alike. Yeah, they got me blocked on my main page. I haven't been able to go live on my main page for like a month now. I haven't been on live in a minute. It's because I be chilling. So I got a question for all like the mothers out there. Like, this a real legit question though. I don't know, man. I haven't this the only Christmas decoration I don't got took down because go y'all, you want to be in the live so bad. Like, he's so like, y'all don't understand. He's like so clingy, like just like overly clingy. Get that from him. That he finna put that in his mouth. The little thing. Okay, yeah, so I got a question. So like, if you a mom and you on my live, right? So I've been wanting to know this. Like, I need the moms that have like really it could be either or. Like if you have a son or a daughter. So this is for the moms that have a girl. How is it like raising a girl? Like, even if she like older, younger, don't matter. Like, how is it raising a girl? I really want to know. Like, and like, what's the difference between raising a girl and a boy? Like, I'm really trying to learn this stuff, y'all. Like, I'm really trying to learn. So, like, would y'all say it's easier parenting a girl or is it easier parenting a boy? You know? But I want to know y'all challenges. Like, what's the challenges? What's the pros and the cons? You know what I mean? Like, what's you know? Y'all gotta tell me, like, a girl is hard. Y'all saying girls is hard. Oh my God. But why though? Like, why is it harder to raise a girl than a boy? I have both. Raising my girl is easy. Raising my boy is hard. So why, excuse me, Goyard. Thank you, sir. Can you leave me alone? Like, yeah, he won't stop bothering me. Girls take more maintenance. Y'all saying the difference is boys are active. See, that's the difference. Like, so y'all know, like, I dated a woman that had a son, and now I date a woman that has a girl. And, like, it's just two different dynamics. You know what I mean? Like, it's just two different dynamics. Just watching how I watch both of them parent type shit. And, like, I don't know. It's just a different dynamic. Like, it's just totally different. Like, I don't know. Like, are y'all hands-on with y'all sons, though? Like, are y'all super hands-on? I feel like boys, like, they just be chilling for real. Parenting don't come with a handbook for instruction, so you really growing and learning together. But the most important part about it is I have a boy and I say it's challenging. Okay, somebody said boys are clingy, girls are more open to the world. Go yard. Where your shipping take 5 days? I can have your suit out. I only gotta whatever you deciding to order, I can get it shipped out today or tomorrow. So like y'all know, like I want to have a kid, right? I'm not saying like I'm gonna have a kid right now, but y'all know I want to have a kid. You know, like it just been in my head. You know, like I feel like all first parents is just like it's scary. You know, cause you want to like parent your kid the right way. You get what I'm saying? And I know it's not a handbook to parenting a kid, but like I don't know. I feel like with a girl, like I'm so afraid to have a girl because like I don't know. It's just I don't know, bro. Yeah, like it ain't even that like I'm tomboyish. I'm a boy mom, but it's just like yeah, it's just scary. It's scary, bro. You know. I mean, I'm going to have whatever God's willing for my woman to have, you know what I mean? But, like, it's just been in my head a lot because I always be like, oh, I'm ready for a kid, this, that, and the third. Like, y'all know that. Like, I vocalize that hella much. Like, I'm ready for a kid. But I feel like the closer it comes to, like, me getting older and shit, because y'all know I'm 25, so I don't want to have a kid, like, going into my 30s. I at least want to have a kid by, like, 27, 28. 26 maybe. I don't know. I'm just saying in general. But like I just feel like it's been in my head a lot. Like, are you really ready for a kid? Financially, yeah, cool, whatever. But like mentally, like I don't know. So like what's good? I do think I'm gonna be a really good parent in general though. Like I do think I'm gonna be a good parent. That's one thing for sure. I know, like, I'm gonna love the fuck out my kids, whatever God bless me with. But like, it's just a part of raising a kid, you know. Like, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm gonna be one of those like social media parents, like show my kids off this, that, and the third, because I feel like people have just too many opinions based on like how people parent you, stuff like that. But too though, like, I just don't want to parent my child the wrong way, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm gonna be more so when it is close time for me to have a kid, I'm gonna be more so like asking other mothers and shit, like, you know, like just different questions. Like, I'm somebody that like to be taught shit. Like, if I don't know something, I like to be taught. But like, I like to learn from, like, I like to know from other mothers' experience, like how is it raising a child, you know. But having a girl is rough. They have a lot. Yeah. If there's love, it's easy, right? Just do it. You have a lot of love in your heart. Yeah, it's just scary, y'all. It's scary. Their classes, and I have a good support system. And then too, though, like, it's like when you raise a boy, like, do y'all raise y'all kids differently? Okay, that's a good question. Like, do y'all raise y'all kids differently? Like, do you raise your son different than you raise your daughter? Like, are y'all more strict with y'all daughter than y'all are with y'all son? Or do y'all show y'all son more love than y'all? Like, I know it's weird to ask. A lot of parents not gonna want to be vocal about it. But, like, that's questions I want to know. Because, like, I see a lot of women, like, for example, like, okay, I'm not talking about this lady, but I see how Blueface, I got to use his mama as an example. Like, I see how she is with him, and I feel like it's a weird type of love, though. Like, the way she loved her son is very fucking weird to me. And that's not me coming at her parenting. It's just the type of love that she has for him. It's like, do you love him like a son, or do you love him like it's weird as fuck. Y'all know I'm not tripping. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just, I feel like a lot of women tend to raise their boys like girls, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so do y'all like a lot of women typically shows a lot of love to the boys, and then when they have a girl, it's kind of more strict than you can't do this, you can't do that. But like with the boys, just like you a little more lenient, and you know. You so enthusiastic about it. It ain't even that, bro. Like, I just really, like, I really feel like I'm ready for a kid. And it's, like, really been, like, something that's been battling in my mind. Like, are you really ready, though? Because y'all know my best friend have a kid, too. My godson, Mikey. And, like, you know, like, I love the fuck out of Mikey. But, like, I'm really, like, he know when he come to my house, like, I don't know if it's just my personality or what. But he just super, like, he know if I be like, Mikey, come pick up your toys. Like, he'd be like, okay. Like, he listens. But with Kia, he more like, I don't know if it's because Kia, like, baby him too, though. I don't know. But it's just like, I don't want to be one of those parents that's, like, super strict and just, like, you know, but I just feel like I give off that vibe. Like, I'm a super structured person. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Equally hard on my daughter because she's older, and, of course, I want the best for her. My boys are raised with less expectations than girls. Some boys are different. My boys are 11 years old apart, and one is quite quiet and the other one is loud.
I'm scared of that, kid. I feel like I'll be too strict.
You think I'll be too strict?
Yeah. I think I'll be strict because I'll be scared for my kids to be all this crazy and world.
So, like, okay, somebody said it's about teaching them from the start and not later down the line. Okay. Give me an example, like, how are y'all raising y'all kids right now? Like, give me some of y'all household rules y'all have for raising y'all kids. You know what I mean? I want to know. I genuinely want to know. Yeah, like one thing I was raised up on, like, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir. Like, I still treat adults with respect like that. Like, I feel like my kids, how I was raised, I don't think, like, y'all know how I am as a person. So, like, I feel like I'm going to raise my kids with the same thing I was taught growing up, like certain shit like that, with manners and shit like that. Like, I always feel like you're supposed to respect adults, older, younger, it doesn't matter. Like, you know, it's just a respect thing. But, like, do y'all raise y'all kids up on that, like, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir? Or, like, when y'all having grown conversations, you know, like, your kid not in the room when you having a grown conversation, cussing in front of, like, it's just a lot of shit that go through my head, you know what I mean? Because, like when growing up, I wasn't allowed to be in a room with all adults young as fuck. Or I wasn't allowed to be in a room with adults while they smoking and drinking and shit like that. You know what I mean? It was always get out the room. Or, yeah, because it's like, you know what I mean? I just make sure y'all know what I mean. Okay, so another question. What's the easiest stage to, like, teach your kid, like, manners? You know, do you start young, like when they like 2, 3, you know, like, or do you start when they older and can pick up on shit? You know what I mean?
Start when you're young, bro, because kids know.
My mom said I couldn't have an Instagram until I was 15. Basically, I couldn't do certain stuff because my mom didn't want me to grow up fast. Here you go. As soon as they start talking. Yeah, being strict, though, I don't know. Honestly, yeah, being strict gonna make your kids, like, sneaky. But, too, though, like, I was raised strict, y'all. Like, I don't know if y'all know, like, I don't know if y'all really, really know me for real. Like, I feel like my real supporters know me, but, like, I wasn't able to do shit for real, like, as a kid. Like, I was, but I wasn't. Like, I was always in the crib, making good grades. Like, I can go out to the street lights come on, of course, but, like, I wasn't able to, like, go to my friends' houses and kick it and shit. Like, I wasn't able to do that. I always had to have the company at my house. Like, I was never able to go to my friend's house and spend a night. Like, I wasn't raised like that, you know? I was just always just, like, in the house. And as I got older, I say, like, when I got to, like, my freshman year of high school, that's when I, like, veered off and really started doing shit, you know? Yeah, I was sneaking out of windows and shit. I was, but, like, I got to that stage at, like, bro, like, my freshman year in school. But before that, I was good as fuck. Like, I didn't do really much. Like, and then I was raised by my grandparents. So, like, you know, I was young. If I was to go to a friend's house, I might have to take me and parents actually trusted me. I don't have to meet their parents before. Yeah, like, I was raised on that, like, meeting parents and shit like that, you know. But I feel like, too, like, my girl, like, with her daughter, like, she she's strict, but she not. Like, I could just tell, like, she raised her daughter to be super, like, spoiled, you know, and she acts spoiled, but she's super smart and she have manners and she only 2. So, like, you know, I feel like it all goes by, you know, how you raise your kid. And then, you know, like, the girl I was talking to prior, like, how I would see her parent her son, like, she was strict. Like, he could do stuff, but, like, she used to be on his ass, but he's smart. Like, I don't know. It's different. Like, it's just different seeing the dynamic. Like, it's just a different with boys and girls. Yeah, if you are a parent. And also, too, that's a good question. And also, too, like, how is it, like, for the single mothers? Like, how is it raising a child without the father? Like, how is it? Like, you feel like, do you feel like it has created a different dynamic of how you parent or what? Like, do you feel like you have to play the mom and dad role? Like, oh, I got to be strict and I kind of got to be kind of lenient. Like, how is it, you know? And my daughter don't have to share anything she doesn't want to share, but don't get upset when people don't want to share with you. That's facts. It's hard for mothers with a son without a dad. All right, so that's another question. So, like, all right, for example, man, that's why I really wish it was a lot of, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, this is why I really, I ain't gonna lie. This what makes me want to, like, when I do have a family with my girl, this what makes me want to kind of, like, present it low key, like, on YouTube, not even for the bread. Like, I just don't see a lot of lesbian couples, like, showing, like, they're, like, I don't know, like, I don't see a lot of lesbian couples with kids, like, that's, like, on social media. So, like, I wonder, how is it having, like, 2 moms? You know what I mean? Like, how is the dynamic of having 2 women as parents? You know? Cause, like I always say this, like, even with my girl, like, I tell her, like, I'm gonna keep it a band with y'all. I don't trust that baby mama, baby daddy shit. I don't trust it because of the way our generation is set up, bro. It just be too much. That's just me being honest. It's not no insecurity or nothing, but I feel like our generation is so fucking sneaky. Like, it's just, I just know how niggas is, you know. And I'm not saying I have a problem with my girl, baby dad or nothing, but I always, like, putting my bullshit aside, like, the way I think, I always tell her, like, I genuinely believe that your daughter needs her father, because I feel like me growing up without my dad, you know, it didn't really, it affected me, but I feel like, how would I be if I used to be a daddy's girl, y'all. Like, I used to be with my daddy all the time. Like, growing up, I was always with my dad. So, like, I feel like since it was young, maybe it didn't affect me as much, but I tell my girl all the time, like, I would never try to, like, you know, like, stay. You know, they dynamic of parenting is, like, with them. So, like, I don't know, I just be in my head, y'all. Like, I just be like, damn, this shit is,
be in your head these days, because niggas be thinking they got their baby mamas on lock, bro.
yeah, I just don't, I don't think like that, like, in a sense of that, but, like, it's just, yeah, that's how they think, but it's too, though, I just always my main issue was, I do feel like all girls, I don't know, I just feel like all girls, like, need their father. So, like, I would never be the type to date somebody and they, like I said, my girl, like, I'm gonna use her example, she has a kid, and, you know, she has a baby daddy, and I would never just be the type to be like, oh, like, I don't want him around, or, you know what I mean? Because I genuinely feel like all little girls growing up needs their dads, you know? It's just crazy. I don't know, I just be in my head, y'all, like, yeah, you can.
Hold it down.
That's if, too, though, like, the dad is a dad, too, though. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, it ain't even that, like, I love women with kids or anything, because, like, really, y'all, I didn't, like, it was never against nothing with women with kids and shit like that. It's just, if I fuck with you, whatever comes with you, you know, that's just me. Like, I fuck with you, like, you know? And so happened she just have to have a kid. The same with my prior relationship. Like, she just so happened to have a kid. So, like, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. But it ain't like I want somebody fucking, you know, like, baby mama or something like that. You know, it ain't like that. I just, you know, I don't know. Yeah, talking about YouTube. I'm asking y'all like a legit question. Let me see. My dad is in my life, but not in my life. I just have a mom, and she doing a great job. I used to be a daddy's girl, but as I grew away from him. So, like, do y'all think that make a difference, though? Like, not having, like, y'all dad in y'all life, do y'all think that makes a difference? Like, from y'all morals and shit? Like, you think so?
My dad wasn't in my life, bro. I think it make a difference.
Do you think if your daddy was in your life, you like boys?
Nah, I ain't gonna say that because.
Do y'all think that makes a difference, though? Like, you know what I mean? Like, do you think that?
Nah, because.
You think I feel like my daddy would accept me for, you know.
My daddy, see, when I do talk to my daddy, though, he be on some shit like, where the hoes at? That's the shit he be on. Like, my daddy, he
yeah, I said no.
Strict.
Yes.
Like, my daddy childish as fuck.
I'm trying to read, especially when you're a dad and your dad doesn't talk. I don't think it make a difference for real. I am. I do feel like I always thought like when I'm rubbing my chin, like it's my dimple, y'all. I'm so used to rubbing my dimple in my chin, but like, cause I be really sitting here thinking. I feel like the most a dad could teach you is respecting yourself. Like that's the main thing a dad could hold is to respect yourself as a woman. Like I feel like that's the biggest gem a dad could give his daughter, and protection, of course, and security, but it's more so just like respecting yourself as a lady. Really, that's really the big two that I see a man only being able to really possess in his daughter is security and respecting herself as a woman. But it's like, what else can a father give? I mean, but men are smart, you know. I mean, women are smart too. I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know. I wouldn't know though, y'all, because my dad isn't in my life, so I wouldn't, you know. Yeah, they said a mother can teach that too. Yeah, but like, it's just so much a mother can do too, though, when it comes to security. Cause I feel like, bro, it's like, I mean, seriously, I'm gonna take a parenting class though, y'all. I always say that before I have a kid, I'm definitely gonna take a parenting class. I know it's not really like a way to teach somebody how to parent, but I just feel like it's just a lot of shit that I don't know when it comes to having kids. And I know I can free willingly just have a kid, but like, I really like to know stuff, y'all. Like, I just like to know stuff, and I like to be knowledgeable in certain shit. And I feel like having a kid, like, I know it's a lot of stuff that I don't know. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, self-love plays a lot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's really just like, I don't know. See, y'all see how all of y'all have different opinions, though? That's what I'm saying. Like, everybody is opinionated in a different way, so I don't know. I just really had to ask it, though. It's good to see y'all. Like, I'm reading y'all comments. Like, it's good to see, like, y'all opinions and stuff. So, I just be wanting to know, man. So, if I pop out with a kid, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. I'm not saying I am, though, y'all, but I'm just saying, like, it just really been in my mind heavy because I feel like, you know, like, when, bro, honestly, I feel like you know when you're ready, and, like, me, like, these years then went past, I be like, oh, I'm ready for a kid already. I genuinely feel like I'm ready for a kid. Like, I really do. Like, where I'm at in my life, how shit going, and I be in the crib for real. Like, I don't really do much. Like, I don't mind not. If I wasn't to be able to have like a support system where I can't go out and shit, that never bothers me because I'm an in a house type of person. So I just know for a fact, like G shit, I'm gonna be super hands on with my kids because I see how that affects kids when you're not hands on with them. Yeah, like for real. Like when you're not hands on with your kid, that really does affect them, parent or not, with both parents or not. Regardless, whoever, like, you know, like whoever parenting a kid, you have to be hands on with them. And that's one thing I know for sure. Like, I just know for sure I'm going to be super hands-on, do shit with my kids, activities with my kids. Like, I want my kids to know, like, regardless, like, if you don't got nobody, like, you got me type shit. You know what I mean? Like, I just want my kids to know that shit. So, I feel like that comes apart with being hands-on. Like, your kids knowing that the security and love is there. Like, when you hands-on with them type shit. Yeah, I don't know if I'm ready for a family, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Y'all telling me don't do it, but I think kids are real life blessings, bro. Like, I love kids. Like, I really do. Y'all know I was in college for that shit. Like, psychology, child, youth, and family studies. That was my whole 4 years of college, what I studied. Like, shit about kids, bro. Like, I genuinely love kids. Like, I don't know. There is a gender selection with donors. I already got, what's crazy, y'all, I didn't have my donor picked out. It's just like, I don't know if he gonna do it, but like, I've had somebody in mind like for like 2 years now. And I just like, I will hope when I ask him that he'll do it. You get what I'm saying? But I'm 25. I just turned 25. So it's not a bad age that I'm at to have a kid. And then it's like, I'm not, like I said, y'all, I'm not big on, I'm not an outgoing person. Like I am, but I'm not. Like, I go out, but I'm more being a crib, so I just feel like, you know, I don't know. Wait a year. I feel like, yeah, now, like, of course not this year, maybe not next, but, like, the year after that, like, when I'm pushing 27, y'all, like, be for real, like, I'm gonna be ready to, like, be on that, you know? Am I gonna carry? Nah. Like, I don't know. Like, real shit, I was just talking to my girl about this. I was like, first of all, I would have to be super comfortable, like, with my partner. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm super comfortable with her. But that's not something that's always been in mind to, like, carry a child. And I do feel like if I was to carry a child, I wouldn't be on social media when I do that, because I just feel like it'd just be too many opinions and shit like that. But y'all know I'm very in tune with my feminine side, too, though. So, like, I just don't know. Like, that's never came to mind, like, ooh, Ray, carry a baby. Like, I feel like I just have a lot of fears with that, too. So, I don't know. But my first child, for sure, my girl will be carrying it. Like, for sure. But having a child of my own, I would love that. But I just don't know, like, the comfortability with that shit, how I would go about it. Like, I don't know if I'd be comfortable with even just, like, my body, like, just structured as a pregnant woman. Like, that's just something I never thought about, y'all. That's just... I don't know. I just never thought about that. But for sure, my first kid would be my girl carrying my child, you know. So, yeah. I think I would have a beautiful kid, though. I'm going to lie to you. I think my kid would be so fucking beautiful. Like, if I was to carry my own, it would just be a beautiful thing. But it's just not something, yeah. Yeah, like... when y'all say family, I be thinking y'all mean like 2-3 kids, you know. I'm cool with just one right now. Just one. Like, let me just, you know, get in the gist of being a parent. But, you know, you'll have to get a C-section. The IVF is the route you would take. That's like take your egg and insert it to her. Yeah. I'm definitely going to put my egg in my woman, though, for sure. Like, I probably would try to go for the most expensive surgery when it comes to girl on girl, just because of it's woman on woman. You know what I mean? So I definitely would probably go for the more expensive surgery because... or however it is, you know. Because I would want my child to have some type of genetics of mine, or like, I don't know, y'all. Like, I really got to look into this shit so I can know how this really go. But I just want y'all to know this a thought. Like, Raysowavyy is a thought about having a kid, because this shit been in my mind for real. Like, yeah. And everybody saying if I had a kid, they think it would be a girl. And that shit would scare the living hell out of me, y'all. Like, I would not lie. Like, everybody say that, though. They be like, you look like you would have a girl. Like, and that just blows my mind, because I couldn't imagine a little Ray. Like, I couldn't imagine that shit, bro. Like, I can't. That's fucking crazy. I'm going to take my time, though. But I just had to, you know, sometimes I be in my head, y'all. And I be keeping my thoughts to myself. Like, I keep a lot of shit to myself, so... I just be wondering sometimes what y'all be thinking, because I don't really vocalize a lot of shit that be in my head, though, for real. I just be having a lot of thoughts. If you put your eggs in her, it'll be a better chance. Do I plan on getting married first? Nah, but what I do, like, if I do, excuse me, go yard. Can you move, boy? But if I do plan on having a kid, though, yeah, I definitely, that's one thing for sure, though. I always say, like, whatever woman I have a kid with, I definitely be looking at marriage either right after that or before that, like, regardless. Like, even if I'm not in a marriage before I have a kid, I'm going to look at marriage right after, because I just feel like anybody I have a kid with, like, that's one thing I'm going to stand on, bro. Like, I want that person to be in my kid's life. I don't give a fuck. Like, we did this shit together. You have to be in my kid's life. Like, now I don't know. Like, not on no like forcing shit. Like if it don't work out, cool. But like on some real genuine shit, I will have that talk with my partner before we do that, because I want my kid to grow up in a 2-parent household. Like that's something I didn't have. You know what I mean? And that's something I genuinely want my kid to have. Like I feel like that's damn near mandatory at this point. Like with me though. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not going on next subject, because this is really what I got on live for though, y'all. Like, that's all I want to talk about for real. But yeah, I was reading y'all comments and shit, so it's good to know other mothers' opinions and shit like that. But like, if any mothers want to give me advice, I don't even have a kid yet, but just tell me y'all how it is parenting y'all kids and shit. I would love to know, and I would definitely respond, because like I just like knowing stuff, you know. So I would really appreciate it if some mothers like tell me like how their experience go, like raising kids, you know. I would love that. And I appreciate you. Right, bro, you burning the thing. I ain't been hiding, bro. Like I've been chilling. I've been doing my business shit, like really trying to like, I've been working on a lot of stuff, y'all. So like, it's just been a lot. Your girl's just been working. I ain't trying to like avoid y'all on YouTube though. Like it's just been a lot. So yeah. I'm gonna get back on here though, y'all, sooner than later. Y'all probably catch me in like 2 weeks or three. But I'm gonna get back on here and talk to y'all.